Hello everyone, welcome to the new video tutorial of Flutter series. Sorry for the inconvenience you had in our last video. The server API not working, so video is not complete and result not displayed for you on the video. So here is the result. Once you click the edit section, it will take some time for the data fetched from the list and all the lists are here. Just you have one thing, go to your loading file, loading screen, and here you can say we have passed a specific things, a specific location. So if we change this location from the any of the location that on list, that will produce the same thing for us. That will produce the time that will give a time that local time of the location. So we have to do one thing. We just create a one class called a data class. That will not become a data class, but we call it data class for the now. So just write a name server information for more understanding. If I write data class, it will make you confused. So server information. So we have to do one thing. Just we need a class here. Do not about the stateless widget or what. Just a normal class where we have class name. Sorry, server information. And where we have a string variable called URL and string variable called and one more string variable called name of location and there is one more like string and that will be the time. So that will be the default string. So just getting the default values for all of them one by one. Let me assign it one that and now what we have to do, we have to add a constructor. So here's a string location, sorry, URL and string name. And assign it to the global variable. This URL become the URL and this dot become the name of mission. So sorry, that's this one. And now we have a call of function. Go to the login screen and copy the function hit server from here. Let copy import all the files because all the things we have needed here. So one thing, delete it from here. We do not need it here. So what it will do, delete the specific location from here and pass that URL. That will become the new URL for new location URL for each the time when server call it. So the value passed here, it will assign in global string variable and it places here, and the time zone becomes the new time zone. Dot trim, we have to dot trim to if there is something like space, so it will trim it. And when the thing gets a response and get a time and date and all the variables we had done here, what we have to do, we have to assign time here. So time will become this one. The date we need in AM and PM, not a 24-hour format. We need it on a 12-hour format. If you need a 14 or 24-hour format, you will assign the second one. You will assign this one in the time. If you need a 24-hour format, depend on you what you need. So now when the all things hit the server, first what we have to do, we have to create object of server information and then pass the constructor URL and name and things here, once it return, all the calculation happens, it will return you the result, and you can you can access this variable, you will get the time. So go to the list country pages for you, and here you can see your location area and index where you can get the things. So what we are on top, we have to create a server information object. Server information, it's server information object, and we have to pass a constructor. What's the constructor we have to pass? Let me import it first. So what we need to pass? We need to pass the URL. So what will become our URL? This one is our URL, because we have to pass the location. REST APIs are there, and we also have to pass twice, because name will become the URL too. You can either do it on there or here as you wish, but as I write the code there, so let me do it here. Share information. Now what we have to call the function where which assign the value, which get the result of, which get the location times of that desired location. So name of the function will be the server hit, I think. Let me check what the name of the function. Hit server. So when you get this one, so what we have to do, we have to pass, we have to open the again that home screen. So navigator dot push name, push, we just have pop up because pop and push name. I will explain it in a short time, don't worry about it. Go to the main again, main file, and this will become your route name, country list. So here you come route name, arguments, and the argument becomes that same that we had earlier. Like loading screen, we pass the argument. Hope you remember this. And this is the argument. But now you have to change this. You have to use a server object and the variable time. So here is a server information object and the time. There is an error show because we are using a wrong braces for it. And now you can access the time variable. So what we are doing here, we call the hit function on the server information. It will wait. It will not. We have to do something here. Like is written in a future, so we have to use future keyword. We have to do one more thing in a countries page, and we have to do that. We have to use await here, asyncs, and this will become the await. But we will not do it directly. We have to write a function for it. Like it's not readable because I'm just using a small letter for all the full name. It's not also good practice, but I'm in hurry, so that's why I done it. So what we have to do, we are cutting it here and paste it here. All the things we have to async stars because it will take some time to get returned, and also this will become the future too. we have in called index here, we need it too. So this is the thing, go to here and we have to call it from here. This will not become the essence now, and we have to pass the index, and this is almost all done from our side. Hey guys, there is still an error left. Actually, if you notice, this is our URL, but this is not the correct one because these two commas here and here is not should be there. Then it will be perfect URL. So let's remove it from the code. Go to your code and solution where you pass the go to the country list where you pass these things. Here you can get the things. Sorry, here that's here. So what we have to do, we not have to do trim only, we have to do something replace, or if there is a column, you have to replace it by none, actually none, or you can use a substring too. So what we have to do to remove that string patterns like commas, so what we have to do, create a substring from 1, because we have to element the element on 0, we have to extract it, and the last it will be the length minus 1, and we have to pass this URL here rather than here. Trim will be the trim, otherwise we will get error again. Now click on it, hot reload, and see what it brings on a screen. Sometimes it takes time, sometimes it's not. It depends on the internet speed. So as it's taking time here, I'm pausing the video. Hey guys, so here is the result. Click on here and the list here. You can get the list. Once you click the list, and it will redirect to the page where you can display the mark. That's for you. I will have to make one more video where I have to explain several things that how to make this video more shorter, this application more certain. So I'm trying to make you more understand the concept. And today, till now, the application we developed World Time API are designed step by step and long process. We don't got a shortcut because I want to make you understand all them very clearly and closely to understand the things. So thanks for watching. If I have to explain one more thing, just keep waiting. As be check always that what your JSON response. Sometimes it's response like this, sometimes it will only response like this. Because when I'm learning, I'm testing myself, it will return only thing. There was not an element of a string here, but when I'm making the video, there was a string element here. So do not worry. If you are a developer, you have to cross all those things. So thanks for watching the video. If you like it, please don't forget to subscribe the channels and keep supporting me, keep watching me, share the video with your family and friends. Thanks for watching, thanks for your time.